Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you my review plus on-feet video of the Nike Lebron 10 Elites. So as you can see, it does come in this fancy Elite box. Has kind of like a carbon fiber pattern throughout, which looks pretty cool. You have your metallic gold LJ Crown logo on top. On the side, on either side of the box, actually, it says Nike Basketball Elite Series. And it is a drawer-style box, just like you're going to find on a regular pair of Lebron 10s. The official name, as you can see, is Lebron 10 PS Elite. This pair here is a size 9.5 US, and this is the colorway from the Superhero pack, so it's officially Hyper Blue, Pure Platinum, what I believe is some kind of black, and then Bright Citrus, which is that orange. And you can see the suggested retail is $260 US, which is pretty pricey. I did not pay that much for the shoes, and they are still readily available if you want to pick them up yourself. I'll leave a link to buy them down below in the description. So I'll get them out of the box really quickly because it is kind of tricky to do on camera, and we'll get right into the review. Alright, here's a look at the Lebron 10 Elites. Inside the box, they do include an extra set of laces, as you can see. These extra laces are black with blue dots, and you can see the lace tips are orange. They say LeBron James on either side, which is pretty cool. And I'll show you what these laces look like on the shoes a little bit later in the video during the on-feet section, so make sure you stick around for that. So here is a look at the Lebron 10 Elite, and as a whole, I'm really happy with the shoe overall, other than, of course, the price, but I am a big fan of the overall design. It hasn't really changed all that much from the standard version of the Lebron 10. You can see that the base of the shoe, or the sole itself, is pretty much exactly the same, with the only changes being made in the upper itself. Not necessarily in the shape, a little bit here at the back of the heel, but more so in the type of fuse they used, and of course the carbon fiber overlays scattered throughout the upper, which personally I think look really, really cool. And out of the 3 Elite models that they have released so far, I'm definitely a big fan of the LeBrons over the KDs and the Kobes, although I think those are pretty nice looking too. As far as the upper itself goes, it is still a hyperfuse material. It's a little bit thinner than what you're going to find on the standard version of the Lebrons. It's a little bit more ventilated as well. Here you have this hyper blue that kind of has like a metallic finish in person, really, really sharp looking. And that goes all the way around, outlining the parts of the shoe that are not ventilated. And then all the parts in black are kind of like a plasticky mesh material, if you guys can hear that. So it is very, very durable, and it will allow for some breathability. You can actually see the orange flywire kind of peeking through, because there really isn't nothing there that's going to block out any kind of airflow. So that's definitely a good thing from a performance standpoint. Of course, on the rest of the upper, the other major noticeable difference here is obviously going to be the carbon fiber that's overlaid on the upper itself, which I personally think looks really, really good. It's not an overly thick layer of carbon fiber. It's mainly plastic based, especially when you kind of feel it there. But it is kind of stiff enough to where it will provide some kind of extra lateral stiffness to the shoe itself, which is definitely a good thing from a support and kind of performance standpoint. But for the most part, if you're just going to be wearing these casually, you're not going to notice a major difference between the Lebron 10 Elites and the standard Lebron 10s. You do have this one kind of lateral wing here on the outside. You have this other kind of wing here on the heel on the outside, kind of splits off here at the back of the heel, and you have this one extra kind of heel counter piece on the inside of the shoe, which again looks pretty cool. They all have that kind of diamond pattern throughout. You do have your Nike swoosh right there in that pure platinum color, outlined in bright citrus, and it has that kind of diamond pattern you would normally find on the Nike Plus models, even though this particular version of the Lebron 10 is not Nike Plus enabled. And of course you do have your pure platinum Nike swoosh here on the inside of the toe as well. I'm not sure if that is 3M material. It definitely does look like it, and I'll let you know kind of later in the video. I haven't actually tested it out yet. You do have your orange flywire logo right there as well. The tongue itself has that same kind of black mesh material. There's ventilation and padding throughout, if you guys can see that. Kind of an interesting pattern. The laces that come on the shoe are orange or bright citrus with the blue dots. The dynamic flywire peeking through is in that bright citrus color as well. And then this little kind of tab here on the tongue is pretty cool. It is actually carbon fiber, if you guys can see that closely. You have your bright citrus speckles throughout, and then of course your LJ Crown logo over top. It's kind of intoured in a piece of plastic. It is still very, very flexible, even though I believe it's carbon fiber on the inside. I could be wrong. I don't think it might not actually be real carbon fiber, but it definitely has that look. On the back, you do have the orange Lebron signature, and then the heel liner on the inside, as well as the back of the tongue, is kind of like a geometric pattern. It's got like orange, purple, pink, a little bit of green. Reminds me very much of the Lebron 10 Prism colorway, that kind of pattern, but obviously with some different colors there. And again, it looks pretty cool. And like I mentioned earlier, it does have a slightly different cut in the back of the heel than your standard Lebron 10. As far as the midsole goes, you can see it is that same Phylon midsole. It is in that hyper blue color with your kind of bright citrus or the orange speckling throughout, which I think looks really, really good. Any kind of speckled midsole I think is pretty cool looking, especially on the LeBron 10. And then of course you do have your 360-degree full-length Zoom Air unit, which I think looks really, really cool too. And that's part of the reason why I'm a big fan of the LeBron 10 in general. It is in that same bright citrus orange color. You can see right through it. Very, very cool. And then the sole itself is in kind of like a translucent bright citrus. I was expecting it to be solid. That's what it looks like online. But in person, it definitely is more of a translucent color. You do have your blue X here at the back of the heel. And then you kind of have the blue and pink LeBron crown logo here in the middle. It's not see-through like it normally is on a pair of LeBron 10s. Instead, it features kind of that same geometric pattern you're going to find on the inside of the heel liner. Again, tying into that whole superhero theme or galaxy theme, if you will. So as far as other details on the shoe, you do have your LeBron 10 logo right there, and then you do have a little bit of detailing going around the back of the heels there. I'm not going to get into what it says, but it is kind of cool that they do have these little extra details on the shoe itself. So that's pretty much it as far as the unboxing portion of this video goes. And move on to a quick on feet so you can get a better idea as to how these shoes look. Alright, here's a look at the LeBron 10 Elites on feet. You can see I swapped in the extra set of black laces, and personally I think they look pretty good. For the most part, I haven't seen them yet with the black laces, and I think I prefer them with the black over the orange. Leave your opinions down below in the comments. As far as wearing these with a pair of shorts goes, you definitely can get away with it. They are, after all, basketball shoes. So whether you want to wear these as casual or performance shoes, they definitely will look the part. As far as sizing and overall fit goes, I feel like these fit a little bit tighter than the standard version of the LeBron 10s. Again, I could be wrong. I just feel like they are a little bit more snug. I'm wearing my usual size 9.5 in these shoes, and they feel very, very tight. I could have easily gone up to a size 10, but if you like a tighter fit, I would definitely stay true to size. But if you want a more kind of casual, roomier fit that may be a little bit more comfortable for you, I would definitely recommend going up a half size for, like I said, a more comfortable fit. So that's pretty much it as far as what they look like with a pair of shorts, and move on next to what they look like with a pair of pants. Personally, I think the LeBron 10s look great with a pair of pants, especially the Elite version in this colorway. There's some bright accent colors, but for the most part it is fairly subtle, and you can get away with wearing them with a pair of jeans or khakis like I have here, or even a pair of sweatpants, of course. So that's pretty much it as far as the on-feet portion of this video goes, and I'll leave you to my final thoughts. Alright guys, that's it for my review plus on-feet video of the Nike LeBron 10 Elites. Leave your thoughts on this shoe down below in the comments, as well as any questions you may have. And if you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to support it with a like. If you want to see some high quality images of this shoe, as well as where to buy them, there will be a link to the review page on my website down below in the description. Subscribe if you're not already. And other than that guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, thanks for watching.